It's been a little bit for Greninja EX, and while it hasn't really cracked into the top tier of the competitive meta, it is a card that does see a decent amount of play. It did get day 2 at NAIC, and most recently got a big second place finish at the late night special event 1. Shoutouts to Shige Mizuki for the performance, going 10-2 and 1 with the list that we are covering today. So we are going to finally look at Greninja with Froslass. I'm Jet from InThirdPerson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Greninja EX. It is a fighting type stage 2 Pokemon with 310 HP, 1 retreat. It has 2 attacks. 1, Shinobi Blade for 1 water energy, does 170 damage, and you can search your deck for a card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. It ends the turn, but being able to get an extra card is great, and 170 damage is a solid number for 1 energy. You are one-shotting stuff like a Lumineon V and a Squawkabilly. You're going to have to 2-shot pretty much everything else, but you are getting a little extra consistency there if you can get the Greninja set up in the first place. And then on top of that, Mirage Barrage for 1 water and 2 colorless. You discard 2 energy from this Pokemon, and this attack does 120 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Now, early on, this actually did 120 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon if you discarded the double turbo energy, which makes it a lot easier to power up this attack. But that was an error in Pokemon TCG Live. It has since been patched out. It does the correct 100 damage. And shout outs to everyone who was able to flag that and acknowledge that, flag that with the Pokemon Company so that the game is running the way that it should. And supporting the Greninja line is Froslass, where its ability, Freezing Shroud, during the Pokemon checkup, 1 damage counter on each Pokemon that has an ability. So you're putting damage counters on a lot of meta Pokemon. There's a lot of meta decks that are running ability-based Pokemon, and you're just putting incremental damage on top. So Greninja itself, not necessarily the biggest attacker, but the Froslass can really pile on the damage over time, especially since we run a 4/4 line of Froslass. For Greninjas, we've got 4 copies of Froakie, 1 Frogadier, and 3 Greninja EX, and then 2 copies of Cleffa. That Grasping Draw attack for 0 energy gets you draw until you have 7 cards in your hand. So this build from this player really wants to go second, get to play a supporter card, also get to draw attack first, draw extra cards to help set up, willing to cough up a prize in the process. Now keep in mind, Cleffa is kind of scary with the amount of Monkey Dory we see in the format, and also Dragapult can make this kind of scary as well, but it's such a good draw option for the deck in most matchups. For trainer cards, 4 copies of Rare Candy so that we can get our Greninja rolling 1 turn sooner. 4 copies of Irida. You get to grab a water Pokemon plus an item card from your deck, put it into your hand. Most of the time, that's going to be Rare Candy Greninja EX, but it could be other stuff as well. Only 1 copy of Boss's Orders here, where you get to switch your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active. This is really relying on just getting damage on the board with Greninja and then having the incremental damage pile on with the Froslass. So Gusting, not as big of a deal, though we do run Counter Catcher here as well. So we get 3 Gusting options. Counter Catcher only works if you're behind on prizes, but because this deck is one that is intentionally trying to fall behind on prizes, and it's an item-based Gust, like it works great and probably works better in the context of this deck. 2 copies of Earthen Vessel lets you discard a card and grab 2 basic energy from your deck and put it into your hand. So great way of grabbing that water energy. 2 copies of Arven lets you search your deck for an item and a tool card and then put them into your hand. This lets you get stuff like Ultra Ball, Super Rod, Buddy Poffin to help get set up, and some other item cards or tool cards like TM Devo, Rescue Board, and that, yeah, those cards like that. Where were we? Super Rod. 2 copies of Super Rod to shuffle up to 3 in any combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards from your discard pile. Put those back into your deck. 2 copies of Iono for Hand Disruption. Both players shuffle their hands into the bottom of the deck, shuffle your hand, put it to the bottom of your deck, draw equal to the number of prize cards you have remaining. So great way of disrupting your opponent's cards. TM Devo is such a great card in this deck because for 1 energy, you get to devolve your opponent's Pokemon down to the next highest stage. And against certain evolution decks like a Gardevoir, like a like a Charizard, you can really punish them for using that rare candy and punish them down to a lower Pokemon that can get easily KO'd, especially with the Froslass damage piling up. 3 copies of Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards and get a Pokemon of your choice. 1 copy of Artazon to get your basic non-rule box Pokemon into play. 1 copy of Lost Vacuum to vacuum away any sort of annoying tools or stadiums that could be in your way. In particular, HP modifiers like Bravery Charm and Ancient Booster Capsule can be really annoying to deal with since you are not a high damage deck, so this is a great option to have there. 4 copies of Buddy-Buddy Poffin lets you bench up to 2 Pokemon, 2 basic Pokemon up to 70 HP, so really great to getting those Snorunts and those Froakies in play. 2 copies of Professor's Research, you discard your hand, draw 7 cards, great way to refill your hand with fresh cards. 1 copy of Rescue Board gives you a free pivot. All of these Pokemon only have 1 retreat, so with the Rescue Board it comes down to 0 and you have a free pivot option. 1 copy of Unfair Stamp. When one of your Pokemon is knocked out on the previous turn, you can play Unfair Stamp and draw 5 cards. Your opponent draws 2. Well, both players shuffle their hands into their deck. You draw 5, they draw 2. That can buy you enough time to pile even more damage on with the Frostlasses or get in a good attack. And then we also have 1 copy of Turo Scenario, where you can put 1 of your Pokemon into your hand and discard all attachments. So if your Greninja gets damaged, you can Turo that away, bring up another Froakie, evolve into another Greninja. Now you effectively erase all that damage, and you only need 1 energy to attack with Greninja, so making this an even more important card. For energy splits, we've got 3 copies of Double Turbo and 5 copies of Basic Water Energy. So, general game plan, you want to go second with this deck, use Cleffa to draw a bunch of cards, get down a combination of Froakies and Snorunts, and then start piling on damage. Greninja can be great for that initial swing, a big swing to the active, and then pile on damage on ability-based Pokemon with Froslass. All right, let's get to these matches. Okay, not a good start. Okay, it's Lugia. Okay, they gift energy. Okay, we've got a potentially good start here. Let's go and Buddy Poffin. Let's go grab a Froakie and a Cleffa. And we'll go and grab a Snorunt and a Froakie. And do we... Yeah, I think we get rid of those. And let's draw 7. Okay. Let's see. Our opponent has bricked pretty hard. They didn't even get a Lugia V down. They might still get a KO here. Okay. They will get the call for family on the following turn, so they will get a Lugia. It does suck that Greninja's not doing as much damage, and we got rid of the water energy, so we are getting rid of an opportunity to snipe. Do we go and just get a Froslass down right now, or do we go with the Greninja right away with the rare candy? That I'm not sure. I am concerned if I go Greninja right now, there is a world in which they just obliterate us. So we might just go Froslass and then chip away. Or we get the... Maybe we get the Frogadier and just get ourselves a little closer. Yeah, we can Artazon. I don't think they benefit too much from Artazon at this point. They have all their basics down. Let's go and put down another Snorunt. And we can attach some energy. And I don't think it's worth bossing anything up. So let's just keep grasping draw again. Get our Greninja. We get some energy. And we can potentially snipe out 2 of the Chinchinos, which would be nice. Oh. Uh-oh. This is a concern. Now they're going to knock out the Frogadier. Oh, we can still swing for 170, so that's not the end of the world. We are going to lose the snipe attack. Yeah, this is a dumpster fire of a match so far. Okay, they get a prize. That's fine. I think the goal here is... Yeah, let's go Rare Candy Greninja. I think we can hold on. I think we can get rid of Rescue Board at this point if we are going to have Cleffa as our go-to retreat. And I will bench the Froakie. And let's go retreat. And I think we knock out the Chinchino. And I could get rid... Man, this is not the way I wanted this match to play out. But I guess there's no point in getting a Froslass right now because we're not even doing that much damage. Let's go and search for a card. And do we just grab the double turbo at this point and potentially get a snipe? Yeah, let's get the double turbo right now. And they're going to draw 7. That feels bad. Maybe I should have... if they got set up, then we would be kind of boned. Okay, let's see. If they can get double Archeops down right now. You were speaking about getting... Is there a chance that you would make a vid on what products you would recommend for a brand new player to get competitive in the most effective way? Like you recommend the trainer's toolkits? I did a video on... I've done multiple videos similar to that. Like I did an entire guide on pre-constructed decks and I looked at every single one. I'm pretty sure I talked about the... I even talked about the trainer's toolkit as well in that video. Oh, do they get the Archeops down? I'm going to guess they get un-Archeops here. And let's go snipe out the Chinchinos. Oh, they get rid of the Ursaluna. Okay, they get un-Archeops and they'll read the wind, get one Archeops down. And we are going to snipe out the Chinchinos. Oh, yeah, they're going to get set up here. Potentially. Yeah, the Chinchinos horrify me. Okay, we are capitalizing on our opponent's snow start, but yeah, we are going to snipe out these two Chinchinos and force them to... Do we have... What energy do we have in the discard pile? Okay, what if we... I don't want to Iono right now. No, Iono feels bad. Let's go and... Hold on. Do we grab a Froslass right now? Froslass Rare Candy? Yeah, I think we can do that. At least start to get the Frostlasses ready. And then next turn we can go and do some Greninja things. So let's go Mirage Barrage. And we will take out the two Minchinos. And we're only doing 100 damage because we got rid of the double turbo energy, and that's minus 20. They do get to draw some extra cards there, though. But they're not one-shotting this Greninja. So they are going to get their Lugia. They will do a whole bunch of damage, and we're not actually doing a lot of damage here. Yeah, because they are resistant to fighting, so we're only doing like 140. It's still a 2-shot. Maybe we boss up the Archeops at that point and just take that out. Is that worth it? It might be. And then force them to play with, okay, Jamming Tower. Yeah, if they're just going to play it Lugia straight up, they can still get enough energy on there. That's my concern. If we just try and play Greninja straight up. Or maybe... Huh, is there a world where we just Mirage Barrage them anyway? That might be a play. Let's go and get rid of the Snorunt. And maybe we get rid of Arven? Let's go and get a... I think we get a Greninja and then we Unfair Stamp them. And we'll get this Greninja ready to go. Yeah, maybe we boss up and then Unfair Stamp. And is there a bunch? There's 2 Water Energy, Frogadier, Froakie. Is it worth playing the Rod right now? Maybe not. Froakie, Water, Frogadier. I don't think we had to play that. That's okay. Let's go Shinobi Blade. Take this out. And yeah, we'll search our deck for a card. And what do we want here? We have Unfair Stamp. So we're... let's go grab Irida. Get ourselves a little more set up. Okay, another Cleffa. Yeah, we could potentially set ourselves up for a 3-prize KO. With a swing on... If we get a Shinobi Blade onto the Lugia and just keep getting damage on the Archeops, we could potentially get a Mirage Barrage. So let's see. Wait, how much are these? Hold on. Hold on. Let's go and grab Freezing Shroud. Yeah, they're not going to one-shot this Greninja at this point. So let's go and grab a Froslass. And what do we want? A Buddy Poffin to get a... Do we need... Yeah, maybe we get do we still have Buddy Poffin? Yeah, get a Froakie down. I don't think we necessarily need a Froakie, but just in case, let's go and grab a Froakie, put that down, and we will Unfair Stamp them. Grab ourselves 5 cards. They get 2. And yeah, we got our double turbo energy right here. That's fantastic. We swing for 140. And we should be able to get a 3-prize KO on the following turn. Maybe we go and get ourselves a... what do we grab? We grab ourselves like a... I think we grab Irida. $280, $90, yep. Now we've got them in, like, the perfect spot. And we're taking advantage, right? We're taking advantage of the fact that they started slow. But I think we've got them at this point. Oh, Serena. Okay, they just have to discard draw. Yeah, this is one of the... This is when Lugia feels bad. They just weren't able to set up right away. That gave us enough time to really punish here. Fluttermane's not gonna do anything at this point. Okay, yeah, Legacy Energy does... I mean, it makes them drop only 1 prize, but we can still take 2. So, it's not that big of a deal for us right now. We should just take the win. Yep. So, just in case, we are gonna play Irida. Yeah, they just scooped. GG's. So, yeah, we put ourselves in a position where we did some decent damage with Greninja. Getting to snipe out the Minchinos was awesome. So that they got rid of their 1-hit KO option on us. And then the incremental damage on the Archeops and the Lugia pretty much put us in a position where we could take 3 prizes on that end turn to win the game. And they put... Even the Legacy Energy wasn't going to be enough to get them out of that jam. So... really nice win. Granted, they did start a little slow, but even then, Lugia is a deck that can be absolutely insane, and we still were able to punish their slow start enough to take that win. GG's. Yeah. What do we want here? You want to make Ting Lu viable so hard, nothing feels good with it. Oh man, I gave up on Ting Lu ages ago. Unfortunately, like Ting Lu, I even bought Ting. I have Ting Lu cards. They're upstairs right now in my deck of stuff to build. Like Ting Lu was awesome for 2 weeks in the Paldea Evolve format, and even then, it had some glaring problems. But yeah, that deck just died. Okay. Right now, this is not looking so hot for us. If we go and we have to get Buddy Poffin down. Like maybe Rare Candy? Buddy Poffin Rare Candy? Oh no, we can't do that. Like Froakie Rare Candy and then Prey? Is that really the strat here? I don't see how we even play the game if we don't do this. We could get Cleffa. We could get Cleffa and Prey. Yeah, what if we did that? Okay, let's go and get a Froakie and a Buddy Poffin, which might not be the play. We're going to try, though. Let's go Froakie Cleffa. Put some energy here. We'll retreat into Cleffa. And unfortunately, like, ugh. What if I get rid of the double turbo here, too? And we grab, what? Another? Maybe we grab a Frogadier just in case? And then just draw up. Okay. We don't have... Did we get rid of Earthen Vessel? No, we still have Earthen Vessel. Okay. Oh, we need 2 pieces, though. This is not ideal. I shouldn't have gotten rid of the water. They're gonna get their stuff rolling. How do we go about this now? Greninja can potentially take out the Luminion for 2, and that's nice. I think they're just gonna do knock out Cleffa. But we need 2 pieces. We need a Rare Candy, and we need... Yeah, Arven would be better here. Okay, they get their Pidgeot. Like, I think at the very least, we can turn one of these into Frogadier, for sure. But I don't like where this is going. At all. I also don't want to get rid of the TM Devo. If we top deck a water, that would be so good. Okay. Let's see. Top decking water would be absolutely goated right now. Water. Hey! Okay, let's go. So let's go and grab ourselves a Rare Candy and I guess a Froslass at this point. I don't think we need too much. Start chipping away at their stuff. Froakie. We'll probably TM Devo on the following turn. So let's get some initial damage in on the Charizard here. And we'll swing for 170. And then, yeah, what do we want out of the cards here? If we're going to Iono them anyway... Oh, maybe we unfair... No, they're not going to knock out. So, maybe we go and grab... We just grab another Froslass. And just evolve that up. And start piling on these damage counters. let's see how they play it. But yeah, they don't have another attacker ready to go here. So they'll boss up the... Oh, they boss up the Frogadier. Interesting. Okay. That is annoying because we don't have... We've lost our only... we've prized 2 of our Froakies. So that's Tragic Johnson right there. But we do pile on some damage. They also don't have another attacker ready to go here. So... we lose our Greninja. That's unfortunate. Let's go in Iono here. Hopefully we can get ourselves some pieces. Oh, yes. Unfair Stamp is fantastic. Let's go attach the second energy to the Greninja. And yeah, we'll Unfair Stamp them down to 2. Is it worth Unfair Stamping right now? I don't think it is, because we have some really good pieces as well. Let's go Devo. Now, we could have burned that too soon. Because they could... Oh, they don't have a way to set back up. They don't have an attacker right now. Yeah, so now they're in a super awkward spot. We can't... 40... Oh, we're going to be 10 short on getting the bench snipe open. That would be really nice. Okay, they're going to go for a Cleffa and Turo away the Lumineon. Probably to play it again. Maybe not. They might just get it out of there to potentially save themselves from... Let's see. I think they have to get a Charmander down, right? If we had Boss, that would be really nice, but we do not. And I think we haven't used it yet. Shout outs to Artiron? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, they have to get a Charmander down. And it would be nice if we could boss him. Okay, they're going to drop to 7, and we are going to Unfair Stamp them. 50, 60. Yep, we've still got this Rotom as a potential play. Irida gets us... Okay, Rescue Board is nice. We'll put that on the Froslass here. Let's go Irida into... What? Another Froslass into a Rod? Yeah. So we'll get 3 Froslass going. And let's go Super Rod back in. Yeah, the Froakie, the Energy, and the Frogadier. And let's go... Oh, we can't Unfair Stamp because they didn't knock us out. That's okay. That's okay. We'll swing for... Actually, you know what? If I don't swing right now... it doesn't matter. They're not doing enough damage to one-shot us anyway. So we can take that prize. Do they do it on the next turn, though? Because now they are... Yeah, let's go and grab ourselves a double turbo, and maybe we can get a snipe here. If they don't get set up. Okay, there's a Froakie. That's nice. Okay. I really hope they don't have, like, Charizard maximum belt right now, and then we're just sad. That would be horrible. Okay, here comes the Charizard, and they are doing, what, 270? Yeah, they need, like, maximum belt right now. Okay, they Super Rod. I think we're still fine. Like, I think we Mirage Barrage the Rotom. We swing into this. We swing into... Okay, let's see how they play it. Danger Duelist, welcome. How you doing? Okay, they get their Arven. There's the maximum belt. We could be dead. We could be dead. Oh, no. No. This is not the outcome we wanted. Oh, no. I think we're screwed. I don't think we get a... I think we have to get a Greninja set up on the following turn to even have a chance. Okay. Let's go and leave it at that. Let's go and Froslass here. And I'll hold on to our hand right now. Maybe we play an Irida to get just some extra pieces. No, not the Froslass. Froslass doesn't do anything for us right now. Froakie might. And a counter catcher could be good. We're still ahead on prizes, though, unfortunately. We could stamp. Oh, yeah, counter catcher. We can counter catcher up. What would be great to stall? All of these are bad. But we just want to put ourselves in a scenario where maybe they can't swing. So maybe we drag the Rotom out. But also playing Irida was a terrible idea because I should have grabbed a Greninja right now, or else we're kind of screwed. We could potentially win, actually. 60, 70, 80, 90. I think we still win. I think we still win at the end of my turn. Right? As long as they don't Turo this Rotom out, we should just win. Why didn't you sacrifice the Snorunt instead of the Froslass? Did I put the Froslass up? Yeah, I probably should have put the Snorunt up. Okay. Yeah. I shouldn't have put the Froslass up. Okay. Froslass board is fine. We get Iono'd. I think that's fine. That means they don't Turo away the Rotom. They might have collapsed, and that would be bad. But I think we still win. Especially now. Okay. Right? We just knock out the Manaphy. And then, yeah, we knock out the Rotom on the following turn with the last Froslass. So that should just be it. Yeah, we get the win. GG's. Okay, so we should have played that. We could have played that a little better. We could have played that a little better, but the Froslass is MVP of that game. And they did some interesting stuff to play around it. They took out the Frogadier, which was annoying. We did get some damage in with Greninja, but really a Froslass has carried us through to the end. And just getting that incremental damage on the board was enough to... And the Devo was really nice too, where they just didn't have a second Charizard ready to go, giving us more time to pile on even more damage. And I probably could have played that cleaner. Again, I could have potentially gotten... kept one of those Frostlasses alive. But we still come away with the win, punishing the use of abilities in their deck. GG's. And there we go. That is a look at Greninja Froslass. Again, shout outs to, oh, I don't have the name pulled up right now, to Shige Mizuki 1 for the goated performance at Late Night Special Event 1, getting second place out of 265 players with this deck. We still haven't quite seen Greninja crack the top of the meta yet into the top tiers, but it is a fun deck to play. It's got some interesting attack lines that other decks don't have, and maybe with time, maybe with some more support, we will see this crack the upper echelon of decks. But at least for the time being, it's a very cool and fun rogue deck. But what say you? Do you love the Greninja Froslass? Hate it? Let me know in the comments below. But for now, I gotta get going. If you're watching this on Twitch, stick around. We've got some more gameplay to go. But for our YouTube friends, we gotta get out of here. You can find us on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at In3rdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at In3rdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website, in3rdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.